Welcome along, and I know what you're all expecting. You're all expecting a great Chuppa Chup rematch. Who can open up the Chuppa Chup wrapper quicker?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to deliver.
We're going to find out. It's the rematch you've all been waiting for. Still going. Redemption.
He's really into it, isn't he, in that moment?
Yeah, absolutely. He's feeling the vibe of UFC.
Have you ever looked at your kids and gone, what is wrong with you and why did you do that? It makes absolutely no sense at all.
Yeah, regularly.
Yeah, there was a kid in America who did something so ridiculously stupid it has to be heard to be believed.
Also, we're speculating who's in the mix to potentially get the new Sunrise gig. David Kochie out. Who's in? Well.
And what you did is you took your cap off and you threw it into the ring.
I threw it in. It immediately got spat back into my face. I was like, what's going on here? Who's throwing that back out here?
Why? Why not?
Turns out it was Shervo.
Yeah.
He's got a very good arm on him.
Yes, he does. His third arm. Let's talk probably one of the biggest media moves of the year.
Huge, isn't it?
David Kochie has announced that he's stepping down as of next Friday from Sunrise, which he's been hosting for 21 years, which is a remarkable effort. Two thoughts on this. One, a man of his age and wealth, you just would get to a point, wouldn't you, where you'd go, I don't want to get up at 3 a.m. anymore, and I just want to enjoy my family. I want to enjoy my kids. Don't you think?
Oh, surely. So 3 a.m. starts, isn't it? Really, really early.
Yeah.
So it's early for breakfast radio, but it's next level for breakfast TV.
Totally. So there is that. There is something else that I would like to put to you as a member of the Seven stable. Is it a situation, because sometimes when these things happen, it's like they'll go to Kochie or go to whoever and go, okay, so we want to make a move. How do you want to play this? Do you want to step down or do we give you a little push in the back? Or
Yeah, who knows? Who knows what's happening
and then
behind
the
the
crowd
scenes?
yells, ball!
Yeah, the crowd goes, whoa, go Port, yes, Kochie. All those types of things.
Yeah.
For the longest time, we probably thought that Matt Shervington was in the role because, the dude's just too perfect.
Yeah, you've always been a big Shervo fan. In fact, you described him as this not so long ago. Have a listen.
I know aliens exist.
How?
Matt Shervington.
What do you mean?
Alien.
He's not an alien.
He can't be real.
Oh, okay.
He's not real, is he? Because he's too perfect. Isn't he absolutely too perfect? And the aliens have stuffed up with Matt Shervington. They said, we'll send someone down there just to keep an eye on what's happening to the Earthlings.
Yes.
We'll just, no, they'll accept this bloke. I'm like, no, sorry, we can't accept you. You're too perfect. Yeah, he's very, very perfect.
Well, perhaps the front runner, but maybe not a shoo-in. So there is some suggestion, because Dr. Chris Brown got poached from Channel 10 in February.
Yeah.
And then he's gone on record to say, I will start mid-year, my role at 7. Being paid $1 million a year too, by the way.
Oh, beautiful box jaw Brown, they call him. That ridiculous jaw on him. You could cut onions on that thing.
So he's in the mix, but also Matt Doran, who used to work at the 10 newsroom here in Adelaide for a little time.
Well, no one knows who's in the mix. Anyone could be in the mix.
Anyone could be in the mix.
Yeah, who knows? I might be in the mix. You don't know. Who knows?
Oh, come on. What?
Do you think I could be in the mix?
No.
Do you reckon I could be in the mix?
Absolutely
Do you think
not.
that I could do Sunrise, all right? Now, answer honestly.
Let's give you a pop quiz, okay? Because obviously in that role, you need to be across a range of international and domestic issues. So can I quickly just quiz throw a few questions at you?
This is like when John Howard said, do you reckon I could play cricket for Australia?
Yes.
After that time in India where he threw the ball down and it bounced 15 times.
Let's consider this as a mini audition process for the gig on Sunrise. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Welcome to Sunrise.
There's a war going on in Ukraine. Oh, no, I didn't mean to say Ukraine, but there's a war going on. Who's it between?
Russia and Ukraine.
Yeah, well done. Who fronts the Today Show?
What's that? Hang on. I'm still getting to this bit.
Oh.
Who fronts the Today Show?
Yeah.
Carl.
And
Sarah Arbo.
I
got that! I'm fine.
Hey.
I know the opposition.
Yeah. Where is the International Chuppa Chup Committee located?
Well, that's an easy one. It's located in Denver, Colorado.
Okay,
established
good.
in 1927 by the great Greg Chupanowski, of course, a.k.a. Papa Chuppa.
Yeah. Give yourself a tick.
Yeah.
What does www stand for in a website browser?
Straight away I'm like, World Wrestling event. That's not it. World Wide Web.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, I'm on fire. These questions are easy.
Can I add one, Jodie?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Who is the PM of our country at the moment?
The PM of our country?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
It's Albanese.
Oh, thank God for that.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
I genuinely panicked there for a second.
I've got one final one, and if you get this right, then you could officially be announced on Monday as the new host of Sunrise.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
What geometric shape is used for a stop sign?
Is it? Hang on.
Come on, there's a big career move on the line here.
It's a hexagon!
No, it's not. It's an octagon.
Oh, no. Are you sure? Oh, I was so close.
Oh, my God. The greatest career move
Oh,
of all time has just been thwarted by a stop sign.
wow. Do you reckon?
Never mind,
Yeah.
Dal.
Well, then I guess it probably will be Shervo now.
If it's time for a winter trip, jump on What If, the place to go for quick Aussie getaways.
For me, it's just getting in the car and just going for a cruise and exploring.
For accommodation, flights and more, book on the What If app.
What if it's Aussie for travel?
A tale of absolute teenage stupidity has come across my desk, and we need to talk about it because up until this point in my life, I always envisaged that you would have been the stupidest teenager to ever walk the planet.
How very dare you throw such truths at me.
You would have been a proper idiot, I reckon.
Jeez, I look back now and be like, how did I even function? I feel like I wasn't even smart enough to know when to breathe in and out.
I've heard a couple of stories about you at boarding school that I've just gone, oh my kitty aunt, how did you even survive your teenage years?
I'm not sure. How do mum and dad even live with themselves spending that sort of money?
Yeah, exactly right. Okay, so the 15-year-old boy injected himself with mercury in an attempt to give himself superpowers.
God, it's crossed my mind.
He's said to have wanted to emulate Marvel X-Men superhero Mercury, but instead ended up with painful ulcers that refuse to heal. Guess what else this little kid did?
What's that?
Guess what this peanut did.
Well, what else do you need to inject to become a superhero?
Well, similar. He got a couple of spiders and went, here, bite me on the arm
That's how it works.
so I can become Spider-Man.
That's how it works. You got to be very selective with the spider, though.
They say that the teenage boy's brain doesn't develop till about 22 or 23.
I'd argue 35, 36.
This kid is absolute living proof. Have you ever just looked at your kids and gone, why that bleep did you do that?
What's going on in that little brain of yours?
Yeah.
Get involved, 13, 24, 10. What crazy thing did your kid do? Dropped the story not long ago about Lottie, 2-year-old who hid our keys. And we were convinced that someone had put them somewhere really expensive to replace. And then eventually we found it in the bottom of the pantry. And what was a dead giveaway that it was Lottie? Well, it was next to a little Peppa Pig figurine and a little doll. We asked Lottie, said, did you put this here? She said, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. You happy, Mummy? Oh, jeez.
I had a situation where I went to clean my teeth last week and I grabbed my electric toothbrush, put the toothpaste on and put it in my mouth and it tasted like a soap. And I was like, what's going on here? And so I start to inspect my electric toothbrush and there's like black texture scribbled all over it as well. I was like, This is a dead giveaway. What's the 3-year-old done with my toothbrush? So I said, honey, did you take Mummy's toothbrush? And she's like, I don't know. And then I was like, what did you do with it? And she said, I cleaned the shower.
Yeah.
So she'd taken my toothbrush and at the bottom of the shower had just like tried to scrub the tiles.
Yes, in her mind she's like, so actually you owe me.
Yeah.
I've been working hard, Mum.
Look at how sparkling your shower is.
I'm just going to cut you off there, Mum. You're welcome.
Oh, God, it tasted awful. 13, 24, 10, we want you to get involved here. Have you ever just looked at your kids and thought, what'd you do that for, you idiot?
And how did I possibly create such absolute nonsense? Let's not veer off into territory where you're just hating on your kids.
No.
You know?
No, it's sort of half cute things like them cleaning the shower with your toothbrush. That sort of vibe, you know? 13, 24, 10, give us a call. Let's go to Mia from Wollonga. Good morning, Mia.
Hi, how are you?
Good. What did your kid do and you just looked and went, oh, my God, why?
So it was my little cousin. She must have been about 3 or 4, and she stuck a bead up her nose.
What was the intention there, Mia?
Well, when we asked her why she did it, she just said she didn't know where to put it. So.
Yeah, it's true. Because it feels like a good storage space sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Just to put beads up there. It's like, oh, my pockets are full. I've got 2 nostrils.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
God, I've got these.
A couple of cupboards up there.
I've got these beads. What the hell do I do with them?
Yeah, it's good.
Up you go.
Text line very busy this morning as well, 0400 919 919. This one from Kelsey and Malvin. Good morning to you. She said, my kid was so convinced he was a wizard like Harry Potter One night he stole the kitchen broom and ran away.
Oh, you're not a wizard, Harry.
Damn it. Flightless broom too.
No. Oh, here we go. My kid thought if he got enough speed running up the stairs, he'd be able to fly. All he got was a broken collarbone. Oh, Amy from Fulham, that's awful.
Yeah, when they end like that, that's not fun.
It's not ideal, is it?
No, not good at all. 13 24 10 can get involved with this and sends a text as well, 0400 919 919.
Kids, you have learnt this morning what to do with those spare beads, though. Haven't you?
You got 2 nostrils.
Yeah.
Make good use of them.
That's exactly right.
This is Nova, fully endorsed.
The biggest breaking story this town has ever seen. This is huge. Valuable impact. This is so juicy.
Jodie's Juice.
Well, I love this story. Some great news for Kelly Finlayson this morning. She's the wife of Port player Jeremy. You'd be familiar with this story, Hayesy. She was told she had terminal bowel cancer when she was 25, and they said to her at the time, "You won't see your daughter's first day of school." That is a lot. That is a lot. Too much, isn't it?
Oh, it's just like, so when we found out so much stuff was happening behind the scenes, and obviously we covered Jeremy and what he's doing. And at the time as well, new player to the club.
Yeah.
And then also when all this was happening, was playing unbelievable football, and it was like, and the first time I heard him, he spoke on radio a long, long time ago, and it just put everything into perspective.
Yeah.
And listening to him speak about it for 5 minutes, you were like, wow. The little things that were stressing me out mean nothing compared to what the Finlaysons are going through.
Absolutely right. So she's had a heap of chemotherapy, and they did a CAT scan, and all the scans have come back with no activity, which means the cancer's still there, but it's dormant, but it's not spreading. So that's really positive news. And she said, and I quote, "If it means that I'm here to see my daughter go to school for the first day or go to her 21st, that's something I never would have thought would happen 3 months ago." Until they said you've got 3 weeks or you've got just 3 days, that's when obviously I'd be like, SHIT, scramble, write things for Sophia's 5th, 10th, 21st birthday. But until they give me that, I was never going to do it. And she said, now I feel like I can beat it and come out the other end. It's incredible, isn't it?
Fingers, toes crossed, everything for the Finlaysons, and everything heads in the right direction. But as it stands, that's really nice news.
Absolutely. Now, Premier Mark McGowan has quit. He said the pandemic, which was like what came after the pandemic.
Yeah.
It's like the pandemic's cousin is the pandemic.
Yes, you say that when you're in Eastern States, it's the pandemic.
The pandemic. Oh, this pandemic is so hard. Anyway, he said the pandemic has really taken it out of him. He'll forever be remembered for effectively shutting down his state, won't he? That's what he did. WA, he went, we're an island. No one's coming in. No one's going out.
Yeah, and over on this side of the planet, we were like, what's going on with WA? Like, this guy is mad as a cut snake.
Yeah.
But then all the West Australians are like, we love him.
Yeah, I know.
His approval rating was outrageous.
Unbelievable, isn't it? There is some suggestion behind the scenes at the Jodie and Hayesy show from certain people who shall remain nameless that he...
Zoe.
Might just be a touch more to this about his personal life. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to get sued by the Western Australian government.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Do you want to hear from Mark?
No, we're good.
Don't worry about it then.
Swiftly move along.
Okay. Idina Menzel, who played Alphaba in Wicked and Elsie in Frozen, turns 52 today. She also, fun fact, she played Liam Michelle's Rachel Berry's mum on Glee. Did you remember that song? But also, you cannot forget this moment when John Travolta presented her with an award.
Please welcome the wickedly talented one and only Dayesy.
Sorry, John?
Hang on, what did he say?
Please welcome the wickedly talented one and only Dayesy.
John, say it hard and fast, and then you sound like you know what you're saying.
Exactly.
That's our rule, remember?
I remember Abs back a few months ago with the tennis names.
Yeah.
Just say it with confidence.
Say it quickly.
But you can't just merge a heap of letters together. Please welcome to the stage.
But you could tell his brain process. He was skipping forward. You could obviously see, and he's gone, I don't know what that name is. So
should have proofread that one.
Now, speaking of saying things that, aren't possibly true, just a few minutes ago you said breaking down in your car for RAA was a real onion in the ointment. And we all looked at you blankly and went, oh, God. this man's an idiot.
Yeah, you ganged up on me too. You didn't keep those feelings to yourself.
No.
Like you really verbalised it. Not just yourself, but Abby. I mean, you were...
Sorry,
boy.
I feel bad actually when I give you a bit of stick, but then also
Why?
you give me stick all the time.
Yeah,
so
it's good.
here's some back.
Oh my God, it's his favourite pastime
I know.
to give you sick.
Yeah.
Also, I've never watched an episode, like a full episode of The Simpsons. So
Yes.
that saying doesn't count.
So it turns out it is an expression. So it turns out we do owe you some sort of apology.
Oh,
It means an obstacle or disappointment. So you were spot on, mate.
Oh, there you
and
go.
also, once again, well done for you garnering all your knowledge from The Simpsons. Here
course.
he is, Grandpa Abe.
Ooh, that's an onion in the ointment.
So hang on, that's a
certainly
disappointment.
is.
Yes.
That's definitely
yes.
his saying, isn't
An
it?
obstacle or a disappointment. For example, the way that you two gang up on me is a genuine onion in the ointment.
Oh, it's better when Abe says it.
Yeah, it's a genuine...
Ooh, that's an onion in the ointment.
All good, guys. We're learning as we go. It's good, isn't it?
Handball Blitz. Handball Blitz.
Oh, geez, exciting times.
Isn't it?
Oh, the Handball Blitz. We've been absolutely getting so many people to register via the Nova Player to become potentially the next champion, not just of South Australia, but the world.
Yeah.
It's a good, solid stepping stone.
Well, it's a bit cool. But yeah, it's baby steps.
I feel like that's a pretty natural transition to go from South Australian champ to probably be president of the world.
Yeah, I think so.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Handball across all the schools is just so popular. Your girls are into it.
Yeah, they're right into it. Foursquare they play in the playground every recess, every lunch. So we are on the hunt to find South Australia's best little kid who can play handball. So why don't we do this, Hayesy? Let's call our first official contestant.
Hello, it's Jodie and Hayesy from Nova. How are you, Rebecca?
I'm good, thank you.
Ah, it's away. We're
Hey.
this is a bit of a strange call, but we're looking for your son.
Let me see my please.
Okay,
Oh,
thank
thank you.
Hello.
Hello, is this Kai?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Kai, a little bird told us that you are a potential champion in the making.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Hi. So you've registered for our handball competition, Kai?
Yeah.
Okay, what school are you from?
Athelston Primary School.
And what grade?
6.
Okay. Now, do you play handball at recess and lunch?
Yeah.
Okay.
How old are you, Kai?
I am 11.
You sure? You might be 25.
Well, Kai, we've got some very good news for you. You are the first official contestant in our handball competition.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes, you are.
Oh, no way.
So much so, we're going to come out and see you today.
Oh, sick.
Oh, it's sick as. It's very, very sick. So we're going to come out to Athelston Primary School, Kai. So we're looking forward to it, mate. Thank you so much for registering via the Nova Player. And, geez, I've got a good feeling about you, mate. You're the OG and there's some champion vibes coming out of you.
Hey, we're going to bring out a heap of handballs and a heap of merch for all the kids, so we'll see you today.
Yeah, cool.
All right, we might get you to take on the principal. What do you reckon?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good on you, Kai. We'll see you soon.
Cool, thank you.
See you, mate.
Awesome. Good stuff. All right, jump on the Nova Player. Register right now. We're going to go to Athelston Primary School a little bit later on today.
Yeah.
Say hello to the guys. This is really starting to take shape.
Geez, I hope they've got an indoor gym because it looks pretty grim out there.
That's all right.
And I don't do wet weather handball. I've always said that.
I'll tell you what, by the sounds of Kai as well, he won't be hard to find. He's the kid who's got a beard and is 6'5".
Leave Guy alone.
Oh, jeez. We should probably take a little bit of a trip down memory lane and recap what was such a dishonest week.
Oh, okay.
I mean, come on.
Well, I never said I was a moral compass.
Do you know what? Do you know what the whole thing about it was? I wasn't even angry. I was just really disappointed.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay,
How many
yeah.
times did my dad say that to me over the years?
Yeah.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Okay.
We're talking about, we had a little competition to open up a Chuppa Chups, which are notoriously so hard to open. This is off the back of you speaking about it via What the Fork.
What the Fork is our segment where we take everyday things and go, what the fork? Why does that happen? Why are Chuppa Chups so hard to open?
And we had a competition and you blatantly cheated.
Well, no, with the help of Josh Morrow, who's
Oh,
a
yeah.
digital guy.
The dirty dog, Josh Morrow.
In fact, I think it was his idea. I think he said, hey, you should put like a little incision in it so it's easy for
I
you.
know.
And I said, no, Josh, I really don't want to cheat. Please don't make me.
Yeah. Yeah,
but then I
geez.
did.
You teamed up well.
'Cause I
Like
just-
Bonnie and Clyde, weren't you?
Bonnie and Clyde of the Chuppa world.
Yeah. Look, let's take a little refresher, a trip down memory lane, because, I mean, it was a really, really dishonest part of this program's short history. Welcome to the studio, camera guy Josh.
Hello, guys.
Go on, Josh. What did you tell me?
There might have been a little bit of help from me for Jodie. We just decided to make a small incision in the wrapper of her Chuppa to assist, you know?
Okay.
Come on.
All right, you with your sound effects over there. Do you have the sound effect of a dog rolling over and just going, I'm going to throw my colleague under the bus?
Yes, I've reached out. I've reached out to the committee.
What committee?
That's right, the international committee that accepts concerns and complaints for people who feel wrongly treated against Chuppa related incidents. Yeah.
I didn't know that they existed.
They do, located in Denver, Colorado.
Are they?
Established in 1927 by Ernest Chuppanowski, a.k.a. Papa Chuppa. It's quite a group. First of all, I'll take you through the letter that I sent to them.
All right.
Dear committee, it saddens me to bring such a negative incident to your attention, but unfortunately my hand has been forced. Recently, I was a victim of fraudulent behaviour that involved 2 wholesome and flavoursome Chuppa lollipops. During a recent contest to open such lollipop, a colleague had the audacity to slice through this steel-like packaging and gracefully slide the cover off in 8 seconds, winning a small but meaningful contest. I believe everything and everyone involved died ever so slightly from such behaviour, and it would be appreciated if a suggestion was received for a way to move forward. Yours faithfully, truly and humbly, Andrew. P.S. Go get them, boys. Nuggets and 5. Nuggets and 5 indeed.
Okay.
And would you believe they responded almost immediately?
Oh, what?
In honour of the great Papa Chuppa. If you don't mind, Zoe, can you just read out the response letter? Here we go.
Dear Andrew, thanks for getting in touch. In saying that, how did you get our details? Anyway, it sounds like you're a real lollipop enthusiast. Good for you, champ. In short, we believe the only reasonable solution to this problem is to take part in a fair and honourable rematch. Hope this helps.
Yeah, it helps indeed. And guess what? Yeah, it is. Rematch time, baby. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay, how do
All
you want to do
right.
it? Do you want to do it individually or together?
I just wanted the good old-fashioned way. Just 2 comrades going at it with 2 Chuppa Chups, trying to unwrap it really, really quickly. Okay? No cheating. Everything above board. Ready to go? You got a little stopwatch there?
I'm glad you didn't stop it. Just 2 comrades going at it.
Please let me explain myself. Just a couple of comrades going at it. Via what's that?
Same time?
Same time. Yeah, same time. Should we go same time?
Same time.
Okay, ready?
All right.
Okay, you call it. You call it, Zoe.
3, 2, 1, go!
No! Oh my God. Come on. And I know you can't use your teeth. I know you can't. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, she's got it. I think she's got it. Oh, my hands are shaking. I'm so nervous. Come on.
That'll do it, folks. That'll do it, folks. Oh, I think we have a winner. Congratulations. Yeah. Oh, well.
I had it, and then I was trying to get into the rip, and then my hand started shaking.
Oh, jeez. Oh, well, I guess I'll just enjoy the fruits of my labour.
Oh, okay. Just really, really enjoy that elongated process of writing to the international committee. And
Does it feel good to be a champion? It feels good.
Does it?
Does it feel satisfying? Yes, it does.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No.
Ah, that's okay. Just take this as a bit of a lesson, all right?
Oh, okay.
The good guys always finish first. Am I right, Abs? Absolutely.
No comment.
No comment. Yay.
Don't gloat.
We are the
Oh, for
champions.
God's
How
sake.
about best of 3 to commemorate
Oh,
Stable
Abby,
being in
come
the city?
on.
Like, we should do a best of 3 series.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
To be honest,
we're running out of time.
And also, it's a little bit visual.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Hazy's on this Dayesy.
Tuesday, knowledge on this Dayesy. Let's go.
Let's do it.
You know the drill. Knuckle down, listen up. Don't interrupt, please. No, you can't go to the toilet. All right, you can go to the toilet. But you got a 2-minute limit. Let's start in 1928. Let's go to your neck of the woods.
Oh,
where
we
they
don't-
found a 12-eyed fish that was crossbreeding with a poodle. And the poodle was related... No, I'm just joking. Cadbury's Dairy Milk Chocolate was first produced in Tasmania at Claremont.
Yeah, okay, I see what you've done there.
And then the chocolate crossbred with some
my
bread. And then the bread had 4 eyes. And then, I'm just trying to have some fun. It's Tuesday. Oh, God.
I remember going to the chocolate factory at Cadbury's when I was a kid, and it honestly felt like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory because they would sell all the ones that were slightly imperfect. So you could get to the end and get those little Cadbury roses for like 5 cents each.
Yeah, those little bits of chocolate that had like 3 eyes.
Grow up.
I grow up. Oh, my gosh.
Don't gaslight me. You grow up.
It's 2023. How about you grow up? How about everybody grow up? You, particularly you driving to work, grow up. 1967, CeeLo Green was born in Atlanta, Georgia. Today is his 48th birthday. They're my girl, and I'm like, forget you.
See you driving round town, etc.
Yeah, all that sort of stuff. 2000, Mission Impossible 2 had its Australian premiere in Sydney with Tom Cruise and his then wife Nicole Kidman in attendance. Complex character is Tom Cruise, isn't he?
Days of Thunder when they got together.
Yeah, well, they were probably. Do you reckon they were the ultimate power couple?
Oh yeah, I think so. Although, could you take him seriously when he was like 5 inches shorter than her?
Yes. Oh, that's right.
He used to wear lifts in his shoes, so he was taller.
With those little implants in the bottom of your heels.
Oh, geez, I wondered where you were going to go then.
2015, Dustin Fletcher from the Essendon Football Club at the time played his 400th and final AFL game. He was 40 at the time.
It's hit home more the last 3 or 4 days than you realise because you get a lot of messages and even hear from a lot of ex-teammates that you had a fair bit to do with in the early years. So, yeah, it's a big deal.
Actually, bonus points if you can say what his nickname was.
Is it Fletch?
No, Stretch.
Stretch.
Yes.
Dustin Stretcher because he's really long and skinny. That
That's
makes sense.
Exactly right.
I loved, and I still remember at the time that he was 40 years old and people were like, to qualify for the Masters games,
Yes.
for Masters AFL, you got to be over 35.
Yeah.
And Dustin Fletcher was still getting it done at the age of 40.
But also, have a think in your little brain there about all those AFL footballers who don't look like AFL footballers. He was one of them.
Absolutely right at the top.
Yeah.
Had sticks for arms, he did.
Yes, he did.
Was built like the Slender Man, wasn't he?
What was that bendy man who used to, what?
Yeah, he's like a wacky, wailing, inflatable tube man.
That's exactly what he was like.
Playing 400 games for Essendon. Number 1 song on May 30 2009 was Love Story by Taylor Swift. Enjoy. It's Jodie and Hayesy. We're going to jump on the road very, very soon thanks to our first official registration for Handball Blitz.
Yes.
We're going to Athelston Primary School.
Lucky we've got those really big Nova jackets to take with us that smell a little bit odd and could do with the dry clean, but that's okay.
That's
They're
fine.
warm. That's the main thing.
Character building. It's like, what's all those marks on the jacket? That's character. It means we've been on a journey.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
You were on a Casanova journey back in the day, weren't
Oh,
you?
it was original Casanova.
Mind you, you didn't wear like your shirt a lot.
No,
Back in those days.
yeah, no, my ticket in was an unconventional ticket in.
Yeah. So you look hot without your shirt on.
Yeah,
You're fired.
not anymore. I'm a little bit sloppy. That's fine.
Oh, shut up.
Tomorrow as well, big show coming up. Last opportunity to get yourself an Origin double, thanks to Suburb of Origin and have it on Hayesy. We're going to have such a good time tomorrow night at Sky City and then to the Origin.
It'd be so fun. Drinks beforehand, then just wander over the bridge and away we go.
It's all right, just hanging out at the district, Sky City, and then moseying on over and then cheering for the Blues.
That's quite the Wednesday night, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. All right, also last day for 10K a day in May.
Oh, yes. Quick. Get on board as fast as you can. Time's running out.
All right, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.
Stress that enough, Andrew.
Okay, good stuff. Goodbye. Take care.
Jodie and Hayesy on Adelaide's Nova 919.